I'm riding my bike from Norway to South Africa, and today is day 145 and day 15 riding through Spain. We are leaving Salamanca right now, and we have a long day ahead of us. Spain is quite hilly, and so today was basically all hills and lots of cows. I think like 90% of the videos I took today are of the cows that we passed on the road, which I'm not complaining. They're definitely one of my favorite animals. The first like 15 miles of our ride was on some pretty tough gravel, so we were moving pretty slowly, but we were making our way through. It was like on all of these like paths that went through different grazing fields, so we had to open a lot of gates, and we got really close to some cows. It was honestly a little scary because they have the horns. We stopped and had a little snack, and then we kept going. We hit a big road that was closed for like repaving and some light construction, but the bikes were allowed to go through. So we had like 7 or 8 miles where we were on fresh pavement and knew that no cars were coming behind us, which was so nice, especially since it was a big climb. We were so stoked when we got to the top and we could see these mountain stacks. They were so beautiful and blue. And then we had a lovely downhill, which is of course the best part of any hill climb. Saw lots more cows. We're riding on the Eurovelo one, so we get to just like follow a lot of signs, which is really nice. Obviously there's a bit of like directioning and maps and stuff, but for the most part we get to just look out for these little signs and follow the arrows. We got to this section where there were a bunch of cows in the road, so we stopped to wait them out for a second, and I think their owner came and like gave them a little word telling them to move, and they listened right away and they started like galloping away, and then they started like galloping in stride with us, which was like really cool to watch, but also I was a little scared because I was like, don't turn onto the road and come after us. Got a little hungry, so we had a cookie. It was delicious, and at this point the sun was starting to set and we still had like 25-30 miles left. I'm not sure how that happens, but we are always chasing the sun. It's nice to be riding at sunset, but obviously a little bit disheartening when you know you're about to be in the dark like this. We had one big climb at the end of the day, and I think when it's in the dark it's actually easier because you can't see the end. Also, we saw this animal. If anyone knows what it is, let me know. It was very cute. We stopped at a gas station, got some stuff for dinner, and this chocolate drink, which is now my new favorite. Rode a bit more in the dark. Luckily at this point we only had 9 miles of like pure downhill, so it was such a good treat to end the day because it was a really long one and a tough one. And yeah, that's all for today. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.